Hey, so today I'm gonna show you how I write normal code with handwritten Japanese, and yes, it works. So I can handwrite some Japanese and run it like a program on my computer. So first of all, we're gonna do the very simple thing, and you have to excuse my handwriting because holding the webcam on one hand and writing with the other is not the most amazing experience. So this is just means say, and it's like print. It prints something to the screen. So we're just gonna say hi. So you can see, like, you put your string in between, how you call it, quotation marks, like any other programming language. And of course, you finish your statements with semicolon, although I'm not sure if that's required, maybe. Anyway, so that is just our say hello application. And as you can see, this is the code that it understands, says hello, and it prints out the statement, as you can see. So we're gonna do something more interesting to prove that it actually can do stuff. We're gonna do some if statement. So moshimo. This means if 1 is smaller than 2, that should be true as far as I remember. And we're gonna say yes. I'm actually not very good at writing brackets, but it should be okay. That was absolutely terribly handwritten. Let's see if it works. Yeah, so it's kinda understood the if statement, but it missed out on the quotation mark here, so it crashed. This can happen sometimes. Let me try to make a better photo, I guess. So yeah, OCR recognition can be a little bit spotty. I don't usually have that much of an issue. Come on. Yep, so it's worked this time. So as you can see, it says hello again, then checks the if statement, and this is true. So it prints out, yes, it's true. Yeah, so you can do pretty much everything, and it's all in handwritten Japanese. So you can assign to variables like you would in any language. So this is a localization of Perl 6. Sorry, it's called Raku, but it used to be called Perl 6. So you can assign variables using my in English, like my, but since it's Japanese, of course, we have to say that in Japanese, so it will be watashi no. And yeah, Japanese doesn't have any spaces between words, so this tracks. And then the name of the variable, before the name of the variable, you always need the dollar, just like in Perl. So the name of the variable will be kazu for number. And I apparently love to torture myself because it's not an easy word to write. Excuse the bad handwriting. And we're gonna actually ask the user to give us a number, prompto, so that means prompt. Sorry, really bad handwriting, but what I'm saying is please give me a number. And I can't really think and write at the same time. This really will take it to the limit because it's not my best handwriting work. Alright, so I'm just saying please give me a number, and then what I'm gonna do is just print the number. So again, we've assigned this to this variable, starts with a dollar sign, so we're gonna print the variable. That's the variable there. Really bad handwriting again. So interestingly, even though my handwriting is really bad, I've had pretty good results with this. Sorry, oh no. Okay, ignore that. So yeah, that's my whole script. So I'm gonna ask the user for a number and then print the number plus 10. Let's see if that works. Okay. Wow, it really is not liking me today. let me clear out this shit in a little bit. Yeah, so this is a bit better. So as you can see, the script is again written here. So compared with what was written on the paper, so we say hello, we check that one is lesser than 2, then this is the variable assignment, watashi no kazu equals prompto kazu o oshiete kudasai, so you see it's asking for a number, and then it's gonna say the number plus 10, so 5, and as you can see, 5 plus 10 equals 15. So yeah, you can do pretty much everything. You can have print statements, if statements, for loops, I guess I've not done it yet, and you can do variable assignments and everything else. So yeah, what else, what other cool thing can we do? Of course, this is a variable, so yeah, I'm not really sure what else to add here. Maybe just one more thing, so assign to another variable. I don't know. Test. This is where you learn that I don't know how to write anything. So I will actually assign the number plus 10 from earlier to another variable, and then I'll print that. Just to prove that you can assign variables to other variables, I guess. Not very interesting, but yeah, you get the idea. It's a real programming language. I can handwrite and it will be executed. Yep. So of course it works. Yep, and you can see 18 in both cases. So this is the final program that I wrote. Okay, so how does this work? Actually not as complicated as you might expect. So this is how it works. So this is like some handwritten, not handwritten but rather typed Raku in Japanese using the Japanese internationalization module. So the Japanese internationalization module comes with its own binary, which is called Ryu, and I can actually pass it the Japanese program that I wrote here, and as you can see, it runs. So it just checks if the number is bigger than 10 or not. So you can run any like Raku program written in Japanese using the localization, using that binary, and using this internationalization module. So that's how that works. And in terms of the rest of the script, how I capture the image and everything, it's really simple. So I use the Python script. Actually, I capture an image from the webcam using OpenCV, and then I actually pass on the image to ChatGPT, and I say, this is the image, please give me what this image says in plain text. As you can see, it can make mistakes at times, but it's fairly decent, and it's much better than the OCR modules that I tried to use before, so that's why I'm doing the OCR with ChatGPT. So after I upload the image to ChatGPT, I get back my Raku code. By the way, this is extremely dangerous because it's arbitrary code execution, but again, this is just a meme, please don't do this. But I'm actually saving the code to a file, and then I'm just running it with the binary that I talked about earlier. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and then there's the script I just capture from the webcam, and then I run the code. So thank you for watching this absolutely normal and not at all cursed presentation in Japanese handwritten code. I hope you found it interesting, I guess.